Hello, chaps. Hello. How are we all? Hello, Biker. Hello, Helen. Hello, Mother Trucker. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. All that jazz is gone. How are we? I had a very Warhammer-centric Christmas, it seems. And since then, I've been painting like mad. All these minis I've got now. I'm on my final box right now. And, yeah. That was a lot of painting. Oh my god. Thank you, Mother Trucker. You are too kind, as always. Oh. I do have a bit of a rumbling in the throat, so I do apologise if I have to keep clearing my throat. As far as my ear thing that was going on, balance seems to be okay now. Ear still feels a bit odd, but I don't think we're going to bother the doctors about it anymore. As for diving, I've had a full week this week. Monday, Wednesday, Friday with a double session. Back into the swing of things there. Got goals in mind. It's all good. Hello, Chaos. I spent the new year with folks. Good food and a bit of fireworks. Still has all the fingers and eyes, etc. Nice, well done. You win. Good way to start the new year. We spent the new year like we normally do. Mother Trucker, this is the year you pass your diving qualification. It should be. It should have been last year, to be honest, but various different things popped up. I'm actively not taking on work at the minute to try and get it done. So it does put me in a very precarious situation of funds. But the longer I grab work and not keep consistent with diving, the longer this is going to take anyway, and be even longer stress on our funds between me and Helen anyway. So we've kind of come to the thing of like, it's going to suck in the next few months, but I am just going to go to every single diving I can, and we're just going to get it done. Yeah, I don't know why my throat's rumbling. Nothing else going on like cold wise, but oh my god. No, Mother Trucker, that was not a plea for your money. But thank you, you kind of person. I was going to say something rude there. Oh, he's done it again. Look at all the voices going. First choo-choo of the year. Yeah. It's funny, there's a board game that we really enjoy called Cult Express, which is about like a train heist basically. Really good board game. You can play it as seriously as you want or as silly as you want. And oh, you got that game. Nice. Yeah, I've got like all the expansions and stuff, and because we play various board games over Christmas with the family, who aren't particularly board game people until Christmas time, it's become a bit of a staple because it's quite an easy one to pick up and it's quite easy to look at. And they have a lot of fun now. And last year I suppose, the last time we played, I tried to put as many expansions as I could in without it being too big. And we had like the default train, there was the armored trains going the other way, there's horses that you could ride up and down the train, there was the carriage to one side where you could take a hostage, and yeah, it was good fun. I think that was the best accumulation of add-ons you could do to that board game to make it really fun without it being too taxing. It's quite hard because some people are in our family aren't particularly board game people until those sort of family gatherings, and so you kind of have to remind them every time. But yeah, it's a good one. Don't have the add-ons, but those sound chaotic. It's good. Yeah, it's good fun. It doesn't really change any of the rules too much. It's just characters. Having a second train going the other way so you can jump back and forth and all sorts. Yeah, it's good. I really enjoy that game. But saying that, another game we got this year was I got it literally from my parents for Christmas, was Joyride, the fastest survive or something. I can't remember the tagline, but it's basically like Mario Kart in a board game. You're a bunch of junker cars running around the track, shooting missiles and dropping mines and things. And most of the mechanics on that game amount to how to resolve crashes more than anything else. It's quite simple otherwise. But yeah, that was a very good, quick learned, but very what's the word? You get the feeling of what it's trying to depict. It's not like some games which look really pretty, but it turns into a management sim. No, you got the feeling of like if you had to whack on a handbrake turn, you felt cool doing it. Portrayal, that's it. The mechanics portray what it's trying to depict. So, yeah, very good. But yes, we spent New Year's doing our usual thing of inviting friends round, sticking on the Lord of the Rings extended trilogies, and seeing what quote is on the screen as the new year kicks round. And unfortunately this year it was when the Oliphants basically trampled the Rohirrim, so it wasn't the best prediction of the next year. Yes, lovely. Everything was nice because everything was the same basically. I try and keep Christmas and New Year's and stuff as the same as possible each year, because I know some point it's just all going to change and it won't be the same anymore. But yeah, it was very nice. Right, should we game? So same procedure as last year, James. I don't know what you mean, Chaos. Oh, is that a quote from something? Okay, I get you. Right, unfortunately Rubber Ducky's not here, even though this is a Rubber Ducky sponsored game, because they gifted it to us. But we'll continue anyway. So let's go to action. Click over to the game. Here we go. Everything's in screen. Nice. We load this one. Oh, Jesus, straight in. Okay. So, I have to try and remember what's going on exactly. Pretty lady was almost killed by two goons. We picked her up after hitting her with our car, and took her to hospital. Those goons pursued us to the hospital. We managed to get her out with a decoy. We then took her and an artifact that looks like a crucifix to a museum that we knew, I believe, and some of the people inside, to get the artifact scanned to figure out what it is about. I can't remember if she needed this information or we were doing it out of curiosity. Hello, Seven. Then we got the information, but just as we did, the goons catched up with us, and Fucking, they just murdered the janitor. They threw a knife in him and shot him at the same time, if I remember correctly. It was a bit overkill for a guy who was just a janitor. They then took our friend who runs the museum. They killed him as well. And they knocked us out and took the girl with us. We'd just seen a cutscene where she's through this door on our left here. Do tell me if the audio's loud enough for you guys. They're questioning her in this other room, I think. I think we can probably see, actually.
I'm starting to lose my temper, Gina. I want answers, and I want them now.
You're wasting your time, boys. I'm clueless, I swear.
I'm clueless.
She's
Just
a
little
sure
old
is
me.
brave. They won't get a word out of her.
Right. I guess we're fine. How's the sound on the game? Because I'm still not very used to the levels on my new stream media. It looks like it's loud enough, but last time I was mistaken. Biker, hey, well, Happy New Year. I'm trying to subscribe, but I can't seem to do it without going through the App Store. And it's charging my brother-in-law. Oh, okay. I have no idea. That's beyond me. But you shouldn't. Don't worry about subscribing. It's fine. You're here. That's the all that matters. I don't care if you're not using like the emotes and things. That's all that's really there. You don't need to. I'll be doing this anyway. Right. So, fair warning. The game is early 2000s point and click, so there's some very questionable thought process of what you need to be doing in this game. But we do need to search everything. And take everything, probably.
They're mine, but those jerks broke them. I'm lucky I only have a slight case of myopia in each eye. I really use glasses as a precaution more than a necessity.
Oh, good. There are broken glasses on the floor. They got a picture of you on the wall. What, this lady over here who clearly... okay, don't block it. She's got the anatomy of an avatar. And I mean the actual blue James Cameron avatar, for once, and not the Last Airbender avatar. Look at her. That's a long lady. Right, so can we take...
Worthless! Besides the shattered lenses, the frames have been split in two.
Is the dialogue okay? Can you guys hear that, yeah? Look at bellows.
It's one of those blower thingies that people once used to get the fire to burn hotter.
Game vocals sounds weirdly distant and echoey. I don't think there's really... It's just everything or nothing, I think. Yeah. Okay. Well, if you really can't hear, we'll turn it up a bit more.
What? This is my shirt! Those jerks tore it to shreds!
That's the least of your worries, to be fair, but... Can't pick up knuckle dusters. Apparently we're not a violent person.
They couldn't even sell this at a secondhand store.
Okay. What is this rope doing?
It's a pretty old model. I only wish, but it won't work. The cable's been ripped out.
Oh, yeah. Lights. Can we go... there's more to the room. Look at shelves.
It's just filled with junk. Most of it's all old and worn out.
So the rest of a lot of this game has been very specific, but this has just been shells. Look at entirely shells. Oh, there's more of her over here. My God, look at that posture. Ooh, what is this?
Fresh Bubbles, the soft drink preferred by more Americans. It weighs a ton. There's no way I can get it to move if it's full.
Okay, I guess we're trying to move that for a reason that we haven't figured out. Look at freezer drain.
That's where the water drains out when you defrost the freezer. I don't see any reason for doing that.
What, using the drain on the thing that you said was too heavy to push? Electrical plug.
Plugged in and seems to work since the freezer is on. I don't see any reason for That's where the water drains out when you defrost the freezer. I don't see any reason for doing that.
Okay.
The glass is so filthy the light can barely get through. Some windows just don't open. Doesn't matter anyway. It's too small to climb through.
Okay. So the only thing really catching our eyes is freezer and the long ladies on the wall. We have no items as far as I remember. Nope. What's this? That's options. Bellows.
This might come in handy.
It might. God knows what for. Maybe we can suck up the water in the fridge or something? I don't know. Oh. Ah.
An all-purpose cleanser. I'll take it with me, but there's no way I'm cleaning this pigsty up.
Telephone. Oh, window.
There's such a thick layer of dust I can hardly see through it. It's one of those windows that just doesn't open. Wouldn't do me much good anyway with the bars that are covering it.
Yeah, it does look like they're trying to present the knuckle dusters, but ain't anything we could do them. It's not a clickable item. Interactable. Oh, there was something else there I saw. Crowbar.
It's made of iron, so it should be sturdy and resistant.
Thank you. Pick it up.
Yeah, this should come in handy.
Can we bend the bars?
I don't like that idea.
I don't like you, but we're dealing with that, aren't we? For all we know, we could have to wrench the telephone off the wall or
I
something.
don't like that idea.
Okay.
Fresh bubbles.
Oh, freezer lid.
Fresh bubbles.
No. Come on, you
It
said
weighs
there
a
was a
ton.
freezer lid and
There's
freezer.
no way I can get it to move if it's full. It's shut.
Thank you. Open it.
There isn't even a can of soda, but it's full of huge blocks of ice. Plugged in and seems to work since the freezer is on.
What are you trying to get me to do? Crowbar the ice, maybe? Hi, bub. I mean, it could be anything at this rate. Could the cleanser defrost? I can't remember. Some things.
That doesn't make sense. I don't... That doesn't make...
You think you'd just lift the ice blocks out?
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah, doesn't seem to be aiming at
That,
ice in particular.
that doesn't seem like a very good idea to me. You won't get anywhere doing that.
Scanning.
I don't see anything I'm interested in. It's just filled with junk. Most of it's all old and worn out.
If you can't take the ice out the freezer, can you unplug it? Well, yeah, that's what I was for. I could unplug it and use the drain, but he just keeps saying, that's not a great idea. Hang on. Look at electrical plug, use electrical plug. And now he does it.
Done that. Now it'll start to defrost. No, I won't achieve anything by opening it as long as the freezer has ice inside instead of water.
How do we get the game to say that?
The ice started to melt when I unplugged it, but it'll take hours to defrost entirely.
Maybe you had to find the crowbar first? No, I think these games don't really work like that. There's an order of operation, but you can always pick up the order of operation. You don't have to, picking up something before we need it or something doesn't stop you from using things usually. Oh, my voice is really croaky. Let's have a little check in here.
I have to help Gina. Those animals are capable of doing anything. No way! If those apes find out that I've regained consciousness, they'll put me back to sleep.
How do we... Because in this game, or these kind of point-and-click games, time is sort of depicted by activities done. So we need to figure out something to...
Looks like there's about a third of the bottle left.
Something that would...
I don't think that'll work.
make the time pass, basically.
Some windows just don't. Doesn't matter anyway. Yes, it might be a good idea to clean the window pane off so that the sun comes in. But I need something to wipe it off with.
Wipe it off with your shirt.
They couldn't even sell this at a secondhand store.
No, you can't. But you could clean a window with it.
They couldn't even sell this at a secondhand store.
Now the rope attached to the loop on the floor. There's a hook above your head. Is there no way of using that to move the freezer? I don't think so, because I looked at that and it didn't have any sort of interaction either. Something to clean it with. Just please smash it. Oh, I suppose they would hear next door if we just smashed a window. Is there a rag? That is a rag, but for some reason he just doesn't want to touch his shirt ever again.
There's such a thick layer of dust, I can hardly see through it.
There's plenty of reasonable ways to do things in this game. Like you just said, crowbarring these tiny wooden walls out. But because it's a point-and-click adventure, we have to do it the most convoluted way possible.
weighs a ton.
Why won't you let me clean this?
The glass is so filthy the... That won't work.
I didn't think it would, but... like it's hinting at, you know, a cloth or something.
It's one of those windows that wouldn't do me much.
The fact that it has his shirt here.
They could... It's a mess.
Hmm.
You're quite a pretty girl. You don't want to stop being pretty, do you? Well, then you better start talking if you don't want to look like a Picasso painting.
You're wasting your time, boys. I'm clueless, I swear.
Gina, sure. I have to... Those animals...
That's, well, blows me down.
I don't really know what to do.
You and me both, brother.
It's a pretty old...
You won't touch the telephone. Can you pry it off the wall for some reason?
No.
Okay. Consider me told. Excuse me. It's asking for a rag or something to clean the window. Oh wait, can I do this? It might be the weird...
I don't know. You won't get anywhere doing that.
Yeah, because sometimes this game wants you to use it from your inventory, like this.
Yes, it might be a good idea to clean the window pane off so that the sun comes in.
Can you
But I
click
need
the
something to wipe it off
mushroom-looking
with.
thing under the planks of wood? Where's that? Under the... oh, there. Yeah. Good shot.
I think it's one of the pegs from the coat rack on the wall.
Oh, yeah.
I may be needing this.
Don't know what for, but... oh, there's a bloody rag. Okay. Sure I didn't see that.
It's a chamois.
Shimmy.
It's a little...
Open.
This could be useful.
Surprised I missed that. Oh well. Right, let's... that might have to...
Done. Now the chamois can be used for cleaning.
pretty sure it could have cleaned anyway.
Okay, that way I can get the sun to come in through the window. Let's wipe it clean. Wow, hard to believe the layer of dirt on there. Let the sun shine in. All right, now that the power to the freezer's been cut off, the lid is open and the sun is shining in on the blocks of ice. I think it'll defrost in a jiffy.
He talks as if we know what his plan is here.
It's been a while. Let me see. The ice is completely melted, but now the freezer's full of water. Yeah, that's how I'll empty the water out of the freezer.
We don't know why we're doing this yet. I assume there's going to be a hole or something behind it, but... Hello, Becky.
Okay, it looks like it's all empty now.
Oh, thank you, Becky. It's very kind of you.
Okay, here we go. I think
Here
I can
we
move it now
go.
that it's empty.
We're moving this for no reason.
Cool, a trap door. I knew it! Something was telling me the solution was hiding under that heavy freezer.
No, there wasn't. There was nothing telling you that. Not a draft or anything.
First, I've got to get the padlock off.
Oh. That's what crowbars are for.
Yes, I'll try to pry the padlock off. Done! Now I can get the heck out of this wretched cabin.
Get the heck out of here. Ooh, music. Go.
Alright, I think I can slip out under the cabin. I'll be careful not to go out through the front so they don't catch me. Here we go! I made it out. I'll hide behind those rocks and think about what to do next.
What?
Hello. What rock did you climb out from under, handsome?
Hi.
He's here to rescue us, girls. We're saved.
To rescue you? But I thought I was the one.
Did that lizard Jules send you?
Jules? Wait, hold on. I don't know what you're talking about. I just escaped from that cabin there. Some mafia thugs were holding me prisoner. Me and my, a friend of mine. You've got to help me set her free. Her life is in danger.
I was just in that cabin a while ago. We saw a chopper fly in, and I went there to ask for help. But some guy with an eye patch told me to do an about face and never come back there if I didn't want to become buzzard food.
Listen, cutie,
the
we're
voice
in a
acting.
jam here too. We are artistes on a nationwide tour, and our bus broke down a week ago. We've been stuck in this godforsaken desert all this time.
Our driver Jules, who accompanied us on tour, went for help. And well, we haven't heard from Jules again. I bet that jerk took off with all the money we gave him and left us out here to become cactus fertilizer.
Jules said he knew of a shortcut through this hot desert, and that we'd get to Las Vegas much faster his way.
I bet the swindler had it all planned out. I bet he broke the bus himself to steal our money and leave us here with the rattlesnakes.
Well, I see you're not doing much better than me. But I'm sure we can work together to find a way out of here. The most important thing to me is freeing Gina. Those guys are dangerous and might do away with her at any moment. And you girls have to help me.
Don't get me wrong, but I trust guys like you less and less every day. Who is this Gina woman? Why are they holding her captive in that cabin? Who are those guys you say you're running from? And most importantly, who are you?
It's a long story, and we're running out of time. Believe me, I'm one of the good guys, and I can assure you they're the bad guys. Will you help me? By the way, my name's Brian.
Hi, I'm Carla.
And I'm Mariola. Charmed.
And I'm Lula, and hey, we're with you on this, you big hunk. We'll help you out. Do you have a plan,
They're
dear?
going so
A
back and
plan?
forth.
Of course, a plan to free your girlfriend and get us
I
innocent
don't trust
lambs
you.
out of here.
She's not my
I
girlfriend.
think you're cute.
And, well, I haven't thought of a plan yet.
She's not your girlfriend.
A handsome man like you with no girlfriend?
You don't like women much. That's it, isn't it?
Okay, she is my girlfriend. And I think I do have a plan. Just let me think a while and let the plan develop.
Develop. In the meantime, I'm gonna rehearse my new dance move.
Yeah, and I'm going to get back to my tan.
And I'm going to rest for a while. I'm simply exhausted.
This is a very weird game.
Got it. Hey, don't you want to hear my plan?
Why don't you just wait until you got everything ready? Okay, Luscious?
Okay. Don't wear yourselves out, girls. Okay, first of all, let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie
What's going
Gina,
on?
and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out. I can't waste a single moment. Gina's life is in jeopardy. Let's get down to work.
The pacing of this moment is very weird. Oh my god. Yep, I mean they stole all my dance moves. Okay. What's that on my invoices? Look at
Let's
plan.
go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention when those thugs blast them.
Okay. I'm going to have to turn the music off for a minute though, because that is it's a bit much. No. Apparently it's in game. No.
That's a hot song Lula's playing to rehearse her dance step. No, I don't want to ruin a rehearsal.
She's been here a week. I
Lula.
don't think they'll mind.
Hey,
Oh, thank God.
you know, your face sure looks familiar. I'm certain I've seen you somewhere before.
I don't think so. Unless you see me in one of our shows. But frankly, big boy, you don't seem like the type of guy that goes to the places where we usually act.
Yeah, you're right. I must be mixing you up with someone else, but I'd swear. Oh, whatever. Forget it. I don't want to interrupt your rehearsals anymore.
Okay.
No.
One of those typical prop trunks that actors and singers use. One of those typical prop trunks that actors and singers use. I think I'll take a look and see what's inside.
Oh, who's that?
A basketball! It's deflated and needs some
Another trucker.
attention, but it might
Behave
get
yourself.
used. Let's take another look and see what I find.
Oh, thank you.
Well, that was the only interesting thing in there. Why bother the woman when she's so relaxed? She's in the midst of an intense tanning session. Tanning oil.
Oh, this music.
Mariola, do you mind if I borrow your tanning oil?
Sorry, sugar, that's my life's blood. I still haven't acquired that bronze tone that turns macho men into love machines.
This one's voice actor is going for something.
Wow! What a sweet setup they've got here. Very chic. I like it. I see Carla's lying down and back.
Scanning. Ooh.
It's okay. I'm sure the
Are
girls
we going to have
plenty.
to drag up to get it?
Maybe I'll show how thoughtful I am by giving them to Gina as a present. It's full of lipstick. Well, I'll just grab whichever.
I think we're going to drag up.
I don't plan on using any myself, but I might use it for something else. A bunch of rings and earrings. I don't want to take any of that stuff.
Oh, there's a middle shelf.
It's full of necklaces. I don't need any neckwear. There are many different kinds.
Mother Trucker is a hero. Oh my god.
It has a security closure system. You need a key to get it open.
You need a key to
I
get the
can't
bloody
do that
fridge.
without the key. It has a security. You need a key to get.
Oh, this game is weird. Don't need a thread. We got a basketball, you mentioned that.
It looks like shoe repair thread, and there's a needle next to it. I'll take the needle too. Maybe I can use it somewhere. No thanks. They're not my size. It's interesting. No, I can't picture it on my bedroom wall, to tell you the truth.
This game's just a little bit insane.
Must be one of those weird cocktails that has a mix of a whole bunch of drinks. I don't think Carla would like it much if I took her cocktail away. Besides, I've never tried strong mixed drinks. It might upset my stomach. Excuse me, Carla?
Yes, honey.
You look exhausted.
You look exhausted.
Utterly, darling. Listen, I was a bit indisposed when I woke up yesterday because of some stomach trouble, so I took a pill I keep just for these occasions. The trouble is, I forgot you can't mix the pills with alcohol because they knock you out. So I had a Turkish passion in the evening. I invented that nectar-like delight, by the way. Ooh, sister, you can imagine what happened.
There's Rubber
It's like
Ducky.
I was frozen
Hello.
in space. My graceful body seemed to weigh a ton. Just horrid. I'm feeling a tad better today, but I'm still a bit peaked. I need to get some beauty sleep.
I'm just gonna go down this.
Are you gastrically challenged?
Well, look, they're just momentary bouts of pain. You know, once in a while, you overburden your system and things go out of whack.
I just happen to have a bit of heartburn. You wouldn't let me try one of those pills you take, would ya?
Darn, I just ran out. When I went to take one yesterday, there were only 2 left in the bottle. I took one and dropped the other one, which fell through that grating on the floor.
Oh, for Pete's sake.
And you say that if you mix those pills with alcohol, it knocks you out cold?
Let me tell you, honey, that mix is a time bomb, and the effects last for hours.
You mentioned the Turkish passion. What's in that?
Oh, that's a woman's secret, my love. My delectable blends are renowned. The Turkish passion is one of my personal favorites, but I've created many more. There's the Gentle Frenzy, Black Autumn, Love Juice, Brandy Alexandra. Anyway, there's a million, and they'll all drive you wild.
Can you think of any way to set my friend Gina free and get us all out of here?
Listen, sweetie pie, I'm in no condition to be thinking. But besides brawn, you seem to have brains, so I'm sure you'll dream something up. What I can tell you is not to trust that Gina girl much. She's got more lizard in her than my nicest purse.
I've seen that you keep your fridge under lock and key.
Yeah, that's Lula and Mariola's doing. Those gossipy wenches accuse me of eating uncontrollably and put that lock on the icebox.
They haven't given you the key, have they?
No, they are hell-bent on controlling me, especially with the butter. Is it my fault if I can't resist bread and butter?
And you have no idea where the key is?
No, I know it's hidden somewhere on the bus, but no matter how hard I look, I never can find it. I don't know where those anorexic vipers keep it.
Have you tried opening it with a hairpin? It always works in the movies.
Yeah, I've tried it all. With a screwdriver, too. And a nail file. But nothing seems to work on that damn lock.
Have you been together for long? Lula, Mariola, and you?
Mariola and I have been together for over 15 years. Back then, our stage name was Hernandez and Fernandez. Times were crazy, and our show was just divine. About 5 years back, we met Lula and created the Divas. Since then, we've acted as a threesome on the best stages this country has to offer. We've been a huge success.
I'll let you get some rest, Carla. See ya.
Toodaloo, cutie!
Okay. So, drink that puts people out. Can't steal that. There's a fridge we need to clearly try and get inside for whatever reason. Or to find some alcohol. There's a pill in this grate.
I can't see anything from here, but the pill Carla dropped must be down there somewhere. I can't lift it. It's stuck to the floor.
let's use that with that.
Okay, I'll try to stitch it.
That seems like an obvious
Oh,
thing.
that turned out better than I expected.
Why we need a basketball, I do not know. We could blow up the basketball.
Let's see
with
if
the
I can
bellows.
blow it up with this doohickey. It worked! You can't even tell where I stitched it up.
Okay, what do we need a basketball for?
I don't get it.
Can't lift the grate with the crowbar. Bearing in mind this music is in-game music, so she's trying to relax with a disco ball and this music playing. We could just crowbar the fridge.
I don't think that'll work.
I think it would, you just don't want me to do the easy way. Can we get underneath the bus?
It looks like a handle to something, like a flashlight maybe. It wasn't a flashlight after all. It's a handheld vacuum. I know I can use this.
Can we use the vacuum on the grate to get the pill?
I don't like that idea.
Oh.
Good idea. Maybe I can find the pill that Carla dropped. I'll open up the vacuum cleaner bag and see if Lady Luck is on my side. Bingo! Here's the pill.
Cool. Now we need some alcohol, which I imagine is in the fridge. So we need a way in the fridge. They said it is hidden on the bus somewhere. Ooh.
I bet it's a souvenir from a trip to Spain. No. What can I do with it?
I don't know.
It has a security code. You need a key to... No, I can't picture it on my bedroom wall, to tell you the truth.
Okay, let's go back outside. Can't all be done in one place. So normally when I get a game to do on stream, I look for like the theme or something to put in the intro. This was the only music that was coming up, and I wasn't a fan of it. So I just used the casual, generic, outlawry type theme, honky tonk stuff.
These folding chairs are really practical out in the country. There's no time for this. Gina's in danger.
Can we go anywhere else? Oh, we can. Oh my god. The amount of options there's going to be. Oh, they are drag queens. Okay. I didn't know if the design was just really weird, like very 90s or early 2000s, or if it was actually drag queens. But at least that confirms. Oh god, with so many different places to go, there's going to be some really convoluted mixtures of things to do.
An airplane graveyard. And as far as I can tell, most of them are military aircraft. From around the time of World War II, I'd say.
Okay, let's just grab everything we can.
It's an old helmet from World War II. It's a bit old, but it might save me from any other punches.
Okay. We'll just go around and try and collect anything and everything. I mean, that would be helpful.
It's a little rusty, but I bet it might still work if I grease it up.
Okay. It is pointing down at the old shack down there.
It's all blocked up by the rust and years of disuse. I'd have to grease it up really well in order to use it.
There's an oil can there, but it doesn't seem to be interactable.
I bet all those bullet holes on the plane came from a Japanese fighter when it was shot down. Too late. Even if I plug up all those bullet holes, this bird isn't gonna fly anymore.
Ooh, what was that? Oh, to the path.
Wow! It's a string of bullets for the machine gun. It's in good shape, and I could actually use it if I find some bullets to fill it up.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's the chain, but it's not the actual bullets. Which is weird, because usually it's the bullets that hold the chain together.
I wouldn't mind putting myself in the fighter pilot's seat for a minute, but I shouldn't. It's probably not a good idea to get into a plane that crashed. It's unbelievable how much combat planes have changed. Imagine the pilot's face if they put him at the controls of an F-18.
Okay, greased up gun. Let's quickly go over to the next place. See what's going on. Oh, bird. Hello. Let's go. Well, an oil field would grease up the gun.
Wow, an oil well. It seems pretty old. I bet it's been running for years.
Look at rock.
It's large, and the shadow it casts provides a little shade from the sun. Sure. And afterward, I can roll it straight toward the cabin where those thugs are. What could that little pebble weigh anyway? 4 or 5 tons? I really think it's a waste of time.
Are you getting sarky at me for doing something? Ooh, what was that?
It must have some deep roots. It's as dry as a bone out here in this godforsaken desert. No.
No, don't touch the tree. God forbid. Oh, there's some oil on the floor.
Undoubtedly petroleum. No, my car doesn't need an oil change for another 5,000 miles.
Can we collect it in the helmet?
I don't really know what to do.
No. Okay. You need to cook some actual dinner? Yeah,
I don't
I
get
will
it.
need to at some point. But we'll go for a little bit longer. But it looks like this chapter's going to be quite
I
broad.
wonder how long it's been pumping away. What for? It's bringing up black gold. Besides, it might tip the thugs off as to my whereabouts.
I'm sure we could pick up. Can you siphon it with this?
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Okay, fine. let's move on. There might be an obvious answer somewhere else. Don't know why it's saying about the shade here. That's going to be a thing as well. And the tree, for that matter. Let's go to the question mark up the hill.
I think there's someone over there. I'm afraid he's not one of the good guys. He looks like a buff type of guy that might shoot you in the back. He must be guarding that barn or something. I can't let him see me. There's no way I can open the doors without that weightlifter hearing me. When I got here, I thought I saw a window without bars on the other side of the barn. I'll try and get in that way.
I bet no one can get as many cans in a row into the basket as me. I bet no one can get as many cans in a row into the basket as me. Opening can, drinking can, dunking can. I bet no one can get as many cans in a row into the basket as me.
Did I just climb in through the window?
He shoots well. Every single can has gone through the hoop.
Plunk.
No way! If he catches me in here, he'll liquefy me.
Why are you in there, though?
I can't think of anything.
I reckon we're going to have to drag up and talk to him. Be like, hey, big boy. You're so strong.
Made it! No one could beat me at this sport. Opening can, drinking can, dunking can.
Can I take one of his beers to mix with the pill? Probably. Or can we just drop a pill in and that'll put him to sleep? Ooh. Hanger. Oh, this might be our escape route.
Pretty dark inside. All I can make out is the helicopter. Pretty dark. I'll enter through the rear window.
Okay. Trouble is, he doesn't hold them very long, does he? I don't think, and there's no way else reaching.
Now's not the best time.
Ooh, now's the best time.
Excellent choice. If what Carla told me about the effects of the pill being mixed with alcohol is right, this guy will go out like a light. Fast. But it's impossible to do it without him noticing. I have to distract him somehow in order to stick the pill into the can behind his back. Excellent choice. If what Carla... This guy will go out, but it's impossible. I have to
distract him.
That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
I want to distract. Look at the ball. Look at the ball. Look at the ball. Go get the ball.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
I bet no one can get as many cans in a row into the basket as me.
Just call it a basket.
Plunk.
We'll come back to this. See if there's anything obvious first.
Wow! Looks like the railroad tracks come all the way up to here. Although, judging by the look of that train car, the tracks must be from the 1800s. Empty.
Get wooden box.
Why waste the energy? Danger. Explosives.
Look at shed.
There are probably some explosives left in there. Man, it is really stuck.
I mean, crowbar.
That won't do any good. The door's so jammed there's no space to stick the crowbar into.
Nothing's easy.
I'm not sure whether it'll have much water in it, because this seems like a low precipitation region to me.
A low precipitation region. Can we climb that?
No, it'd come
Okay,
crashing down.
sorry. Do.
It's an old freight car. Let's see what's inside.
A hobo.
Yuck! Ugh! It doesn't smell very good in here.
There's a bucket. Look at bucket.
It's chock full of screws. I think it's one of the ones they used to build the train tracks.
Can we
No,
take
I'm not going to take the whole bucket full, but I will take one screw. It's long, so it might be good for something.
Can I not have the bucket to put oil in? Like you're implying that I need to find oil at some point, and there's some like oil on the floor.
It's rather long and has a hook at the end. I have no clue what purpose it'd serve. Besides, it'd be too hard to rip it off the wall of the train car.
Clock.
The face is broken, and the hour hand is missing. It's very old. I don't think it can be fixed. Being that busted, I better not touch it. Just a bunch of useless thingamajigs.
Look at contraptions.
One is closed and the others are empty. I don't know. It must have tar or something like that inside. I don't need those barrels.
Do you need the stuff that's in the barrel?
I don't like that idea.
I'm fine. We can't pick up the bucket because you won't actually pick up the bucket.
I'm happy with the one screw.
I'm happy with screws. The lamp isn't interactable.
Just a bunch of useless thingamajigs. I don't see anything.
This is a different barrel.
XXX. No doubt about it, it's a barrel of gunpowder. It's too heavy. I'd be happy just to get a handful of that gunpowder out, but the barrel's closed up tight.
We do have crowbars and things.
The barrel is boxed in between all that junk in the back. The crowbar won't really get it out.
God, why is everything convoluted? Can we just
like that
vacuum?
idea.
Screw you.
Yeah, I could use it to drill a hole in the barrel, but I can't use my fingers to twist it around and make the hole.
Okay, right. We're on to something.
That doesn't seem like a very good idea to me.
No, okay. So we now need a sort of screwdriver-y type affair. See if there's anything more outside. Nope, just look at train car. I think that was this is the end of the line. Yeah, that's all the places we can go. Let's go to the cabin, see if it gives us anything.
I don't want them.
Don't want tires.
Just a bunch of old tires. It's quite an antique. It seems to be standing the test of time. I'd love to rock myself to sleep, but now's no time for a nap.
Rocking chair. Is that another bucket? Another bucket. Even though we have a helmet that we could
It's
use
made
as a
of
bucket.
metal, and someone's beat the heck out of it. All
Okay,
right,
that
might use
bucket
it
we
for
can
something.
take. It looks exactly like the other bucket.
Better not walk in front of the cabin. If those thugs find me out, who knows what they'll do.
Alright, so we have a bucket, so we'll go get some petrol. Assuming, I'm making an assumption here that we can just do
You
that.
won't get anywhere doing that.
Nope, apparently not.
It must
Okay,
have seeped out of the oil well.
can we vacuum it?
I don't think that's a good plan.
Well, I thought a bucket was a good plan, but apparently not.
Yeah, I like the idea of tinting the lenses so it looks darker through them. Let's try.
What? What?
Done.
Why? What? Maybe talk to the queens about distracting the man? Yes. I still think we're going to end up doing it, but... Why does it mention the rock? I feel like something's going to explode over there and we got to hide behind it or something. Let's go to the queens.
Why bother the woman when she's in the midst?
Oh, Jesus. Do that.
Lula! I need your help. There's a hot athlete I want to distract. And if you're the stud magnet I think you are, you may be the woman for the job.
What's this about a hot stud, you adorable little troublemaker?
Look, that guy thinks he's king of the court. And he needs a gal like you to teach him a lesson. If you could just...
Sounds deliciously tempting, but I'm busy.
But...
I don't stalk men like Mariola.
Shoot. I guess flattery won't get me as far as I thought.
Lost the others.
Excuse me, Carla?
Yes, honey.
Okay, so you got a whole different thing going on.
I'll let you get Scootaloo!
Okay. Are you cooked yet?
Why bother the woman? She's in the midst of it.
Hydrate. Don't really know what to use this basketball on. I assume we're going to just go distract ourselves.
Why bother the woman? She's in the midst of it. Mariola, do you mind if I borrow?
Oh, it's a long animation for this.
Sorry, sugar, that's my life's blood. I still haven't acquired that bronze tone that turns.
Here, have some
That
sunglasses.
doesn't make sense.
Yeah, she already got a pair.
There, let's just say, stellar? Yeah, that's the word, stellar. No thanks.
Let's go for our plan one more time.
Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house. Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so going on foot is out.
What to do? You would think put the lipstick on the ball and make it look like Wilson? Maybe. Let's go up here again.
I don't really know what to do.
Nope. Okay. Yeah, I think you could just use the helmet. There's an oil can there, even though there's a full-on oil well anyway. Don't know, we still need to get bullets from somewhere, if this is going to be a thing to distract that down there. Right. Let's go back up here. Because he definitely got excited about the old gunpowder in here. We didn't exhaust our options. We needed a way to turn that. Well, he sounded like it was a okay idea.
Yeah, I could use it to drill a hole in the barrel, but I can't use my fingers to twist it around and make the hole.
So we need some sort of pliers or... Oh, I suppose...
Yeah, I think the top of the screw might fit right into the opening on the peg.
Okay.
Presto! They fit together so well that I'll never be able to pull them apart again.
That's... Physics, yeah, dictate that wouldn't work, but well, we'll go with it.
Sure, I can use this to drill a hole in the barrel, no problem, but I need something to pour the gunpowder into when it starts spurting out.
Oh, don't worry, we have...
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, a bucket.
That doesn't make sense.
It does make sense. You literally just said you need something... I bet it's the helmet instead.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Nope, okay. Gunpowder. Bellows?
You won't get anywhere doing that. That doesn't make sense.
You don't make sense.
Sure, I can use this. I need something to pour the gunpowder into when it starts spurting out.
You were right with the bucket? Oh, am I just using it badly?
Aha!
Oh.
I'll place the bucket at the bottom of the barrel so the gunpowder falls in when I screw the hole into the barrel.
A bucket. There's a bucket right here. It's practically the same texture. Okay.
I've got
either
it. I'll drill a hole in the barrel so the gunpowder falls out into the bucket. Sweet. Now the
Are we
bucket's
making
full of
bullets?
gunpowder. Cool. There's enough gunpowder here to last quite a while.
Do we make a bullet out of?
I like that idea. Turning harmless lipstick into a high-caliber bullet. Yeah. Here we
Oh,
go.
That was a
A
joke.
little gunpowder on the base.
No. How does
Ready.
that work?
No need to put any more gunpowder on it.
That's not how that works.
Well, let's see how well it fits. Perfect! Now let's see
Oh
if I
my
can make
God.
some more bullets to finish filling up the belt.
Do I have to go back to the van and get like 1 billion lipsticks? I would have never have got that if I wasn't being silly at that moment. Like, I was like, oh, that looks like a bullet. Oh, dear. It's frustrating, but also fun. Okay.
There's so many different... There's so many... Yes, I'm taking them all.
Oh, thank God for that.
With all these, I can make a bunch of bullets.
No, you can't. There's no primer on those. That's not how bullets work, but fine.
All right. With all this lipstick, I can make 100 pursefuls of bullets. Ready. There was just enough gunpowder to fill up all the lipstick holders.
It's the same frustration that, you know, when like you see in media and they're like, I think it was in the worst one was in Hot Shots Part 2 or Part 2, where they're letting rip a machine gun on a boat, and there's like some insert shots of like all the bullet cases hitting the deck of the boat, and then the joke is it's just piling up around his feet. But it is the entire full bullet. There's the case. Oh, wait, talking. There's like the case and the bullet all as one, so it technically hasn't fired anything. But it's funny how often media does that.
All right. I'll fill up the bullet belt. They just slide in. Huh, what a coincidence. There's exactly the same number of bullets as empty slots.
Of course. Okay, let's take that up to the gun and see what it says. I assume the gun's just going to be the distraction, but I don't know how we set it off. We still need to oil it as well, don't we?
First, I have to lubricate the machine gun.
Okay. Surely that puddle of oil would have been fine, but apparently we can't collect oil in a helmet. Okay. Let's go back over here. Use helmet with.
I don't think that'll work.
Okay. Use bucket with.
That doesn't seem like a very good idea.
Okay. Use vacuum. We did that. Bellows with the.
That doesn't make sense.
Let's use ball with.
That won't work. You won't get anywhere. It must have seeped out of the oil well.
Alright, dinner done. Made a quick pasta dish with carrot, onion, garlic, and bacon covered in pesto. Chives on top for garnish. Chaos. You need. Every time you describe your food in this out moment, I do need to go and cook myself. God, I'm hungry actually. Can you combine the helmet with something else to make it a more suitable bucket?
You won't get anywhere. I don't like. You won't get any.
I mean,
That doesn't seem like.
no,
You won't get any.
no.
No, no. I don't like that. I don't see any.
No,
That doesn't.
no. Thoughts, anyone? You'd think a bucket would be a good thing to be a bucket. Unless we can show the chamois in it.
No.
Okay, fine. Sorry. Maybe you can puncture the ball and use it to suck up the oil. Or something stupid. I mean, there's plenty of better
That doesn't seem like a very
or
good
worse
idea.
plans
to
have
me.
been true, so. Why do we need to know the tree? I brought the pesto so that cuts about 15 minutes of work. The pesto is just budget stuff from Tesco's. Everything is in the recipe has been cut down to be real quick and simple. I know, but it's the fact that you've done it and I haven't. Like, even the most blandest dish to me would taste so good if someone else cooked it for me. I do not enjoy cooking, but I do enjoy eating. And having a meal put in front of me is one of the best feelings. Okay. How to get some oil? Best part, I can heat the stuff up tomorrow and not have to worry about dinner. 10 out of 10, yes. That's another thing, batch meals. Which I don't do many of these days, but we should do. Because Helen's sort of like a lazy pescatarian, we don't do many sort of like chilies and stuff like we used to. And that would last almost like a week and a bit, the amount we used to make. Hint, sunglasses make you see things darker, like skin. Oh. So... Oh, swap her glasses out. Can you see? Oh, yeah, there you go.
No, I already have the ones I took from the bus, and they're practically the same.
Oh yeah, she's just checking.
You won't get anywhere doing that.
Oh my goodness, who's this? Tibbs, hello! My god, I know it's been a while since I haven't streamed because all you guys are resubscribing and it's very kind and very nice. Do I have to wait for the right moment?
Good idea. That way Mariola will think she has a darker tan. Careful, she better not notice.
Hey Tibbs, did you have a good New Year? And
Perfect. She didn't see a thing. Why bother the woman when she's so relaxed? She's in the midst of an intense tanning session.
we need her to distract the guy, don't we?
Frankly, I don't think I'm gonna get much out of Mariola.
Oh wait, we asked about the tan first.
Tans. Mariola, do you mind if I borrow your tanning oil?
Yeah, had a splendid December, start of the year. Nice. Good. Yeah, sorry it's been a while since I've streamed. Just a lot going on, that's all. Social battery was drained as well.
Alright, take it. I think I already have a luscious tan. Tell me, honey, don't you find me irresistible?
Oh yeah, you're one hot babe with that tan. Thanks for the suntan oil. I don't plan on lying out in the sun, but I might need it for something else.
Are we gonna oil up the gun with suntan oil? Even though there was like literal like oil on the floor. Maybe. Let's try it.
It's not the best kind of oil to grease it up with, but it should work. right. I think it'll work now. Let's see how that works. Perfect. The cabin is within shooting range.
She's in there, though. I know the caliber of lipstick is not really going to matter, but
Well,
it shouldn't work.
Here we go. A-okay. Now the machine gun is ready for firing whenever I might need it. Let's go over the plan again. We've got to get the thugs' attention so they leave the house.
Shooting lipstick.
Then I can go in and untie Gina, and we'll escape through the trap door. When those thugs go back inside the house and realize Gina and I are gone, we'll implement part 2 of the plan. Somehow locking the bad guys inside the cabin so they can't come after us. Last of all, part 3 is finding a getaway vehicle. We seem to be in the middle of a desert, so we'll use the machine gun to keep them pinned inside the house.
Okay, so that's afterwards. Okay, let's go back to the... No, we need... Yeah, we still need a distraction for that. We haven't touched on the fridge puzzle yet either.
Lula! I need your help. There's a hot athlete I want to distract. And if you're the stud magnet I think you are, you may be the woman for the job.
What's this about a hot stud?
Look, that guy thinks he's king of the court. If you could just...
Not there to read my lips. No. Count me out.
Shoot. I guess flattery won't get me as far.
God, this music's getting tiresome.
Frankly, I don't think I'm gonna get much.
Okay, well, talking of food and stuff, I think because this is quite a larger chapter and it's not as quite straightforward, we will call it here, as I need to make food for myself and Van Helen. Oh God, this bloody music. Go somewhere else. Go back a bit. But yeah, so that's an hour and a half. That seems reasonable. So Helen, let's go back to yes, hang on, just save. Okay. We will exit that. Then we'll go over to hold the roll so you can see your guys' chat. Yes. So I used to coach trampolining on Mondays. I'm now doing that on Tuesdays. Mondays will become D&D hopefully for me and my friends. Ooh. So it's unlikely you'll see me on Mondays now. Tuesdays, I still could pop on before going to coach in the evening, especially if I start at 5. Wednesdays, same thing, but I'm doing high diving in the evenings. But if I start at 5, I can get it done. Thursdays is usually open with Holdfast in the evenings. If I sometimes stream it and sometimes don't, but can also stream in before that. Fridays, I won't be around anymore because I'm supposed to be high diving again, because I do a session in the afternoon and then a session in the evening and don't get home until late. Annoyingly, I have to wait between both sessions. That's like 3 hours of waiting around to do both sessions. So yeah, you shouldn't really see me on Friday evenings anymore. At least not until I pass this. And then randomly on the weekends, depending on what I'm doing. So, Helen is working back to like the grind with work. So I do need to sort of only do short streams, then go cook for her so she can keep working and getting things done. So yeah, they'll be short and sweet, but usually in around the usual times is like 5 star-ish. So yeah, I'm gonna go make dinner now, and I will see you guys maybe tomorrow or maybe, as I said, Monday. Right. Thanks for joining us, chaps. It's always lovely to see you all. I'm glad you all had a lovely New Year's. And love and peace, and I'll see you later. Well, hold up, chaps. Let's have a look to see if anyone's about. I'm being very neglectful of like raids and things, so let's have a look. If you'll indulge me and go and say hello to someone. Except there's no one I know online. Oh well, screw it. I try to be professional. Have a nice night, chaps. See you later.